intelligence have changed the world.
Hello, and welcome back to the world of assassination and the featured contracts. And today's contract, Preventative Measures, set in Colorado. So, on to today's briefing. Good morning, 47. We have been informed a group of heroes known as the Integrity Union has joined forces with a militia in Colorado in an attempt to take down the ICA. You have been cleared to infiltrate and take them out. Your targets are Warren Sharp, aka Bladeworks, Clinton Webster, aka Orb Weaver, Milton Grieger, aka Private Plutonium, Vince Derringer, aka Brass Baron, and Dwayne Clark, aka Fist of Fresno. The fate of the agency may be in your hands. Good luck, 47. I will leave you to prepare. And today's contract has been supplied to us courtesy of Channel Join. So moving on to our targets, and today we have 5 of them with no stipulations on how we dispatch them or what we wear whilst we do so we have ourselves a free map. So for today's challenge, we will be starting undercover at the greenhouse. We're going to have the Seeker 1 stored up in the truck loading area, and we'll be bringing with us a silenced pistol. So right from the start and off the bat, I have no idea how to load that bullet into that magazine, so I'm going to leave that there. I'm going to grab the shotgun from just behind me here, and we're going to make our way over to the motor pool area where there is, as you can see, a large gas tank. So selecting our silenced pistol, we're just going to shoot the valve on the gas tank. That will cause a leak, and eventually our target will come along and have a cigarette. Now that's going to take a little while, so in the meantime we're going to run into the building just opposite the motor pool and grab the propane flask, and we're going to place this propane flask just on this flatbed lorry right here, right next to our next target, who is currently telling us we shouldn't be here, so we are going to leave. So by this time, the panic should have calmed down. Shooting the valve on the gas tank does cause our first target to go over and investigate. But once he loses interest and goes back to his routine, he will eventually go for a break, and he will very, very unwisely decide to have a smoke break of all things right next to a large leaking tank of oil. I wonder how this is going to end. So that's one target down, and if we return to our propane cylinder, while everybody over there is panicking about the man that just burst into flames, we can hide behind this tractor here and take 2 quick shots at our propane cylinder and eliminate our second target. So that's 2 down with 3 to go. Our third target is over in the shed by the farmhouse, the shed where Ezra Berg often frequents. So what we're going to do is we are going to lay a small trap of sorts. So we're going to select our shotgun or any weapon you have spare, and we are going to place it on the floor. I'm just checking that Ezra Berg is not around. So these 2 guards are involved in a conversation, so while they're having that conversation, we're going to place the shotgun on the floor there, and when the conversation finishes, the guard will turn round, he will spot that gun, and he will move in to take it away. That's very good. Most generous of you, sir, should we say. That was very kind. making sure that that unsafe weapon is put somewhere out of harm's way. And it gives us the perfect opportunity now to jump in through the window and eliminate our target. So that's 3 down. We are going to hide this guy's body as Ezra Berg will return in a few minutes. Not worried about his gun, it's just the bodies we need to worry about. So moving on to our final 2 targets, and this is where our Seeker 1 will come into play. So target number 1 for the Seeker is over by the water tower. Let's just grab the Seeker along the way there. And we're just going to hide in these bushes here. In fact, we're not even going to hide as there is an extra guard here. They're going to have a little conversation. So we're just going to wait right here for that conversation to play out. And when the guard standing up warming his hands moves away, we can then duck into the bushes, shoot our target with the Seeker 1. Going to reload and put that away. We are not done with the Seeker 1 just yet. So our target is going to get sick and he is going to go to the bathroom in the water tower. And we're just going to take the long way around the outside and we're just going to wait outside the bathroom window, and eventually our target will arrive. And when he does, we can duck in through the window, just giving the door a bit of time to close, and then we can drown our target in the toilet. Now we're going to basically rinse and repeat exactly the same thing for our final target, so this guy can't stay here. So I'm going to grab his gun and I'm going to overflow the sink. That will alert one of the point men, and they will come in and discover the body. It's an accident kill, so they won't panic too much, they'll just clean up the mess. In the meantime, we are going to go and get in position and await the body removal of that target. And luckily enough for me, our final target is this gentleman walking right towards us. And you see the other gentleman walking away from us. They should actually be walking together as a pair, but for some reason they're not. But either way, all we're going to do, if they're together or not, once he walks past in this direction, we can just shoot him with the Seeker 1. The other guard will be facing away from us as well, so he won't notice. And he's going to make his way to the water tower bathroom, just like his predecessor did. And just like before, we are going to casually make our way around to the bathroom window and await his arrival. So once he arrives, once again, we're just going to wait for a few seconds, give the door a chance to close before ducking in through the window and drowning our target in the toilet. Now, unfortunately, while we waited for the door to close, he has managed to fill that toilet somewhat. So re-eat your breakfast. So there we go, all 5 targets now dealt with. All that's left for us to do is to make good our escape, and it just so happens that the boat exit is right around the corner. So there we go, one more featured contract taken care of. Quite an enjoyable one, mainly because we don't often come to Colorado. So we just get confirmation all of our targets have been dealt with according to plan, and we get our Silent Assassin rating. I have been Anubis, and I will see you all in the next video.